Hello, and welcome to my WoW Classic stream, The Tale of Zelos. I'm Bad Reactor, and this is my WoW Classic stream with an audio description so that anyone who is blind or visually impaired who would like to experience the world of Warcraft can get, some small part of it, some taste of the adventure. And yeah, so we ran out of things to do in Ashenvale yesterday. We've got like 2 quests left and 2 in the Stone Talon Mountains, which require me to travel around. So I've come over to another level 20 zone, the Wetlands, and we're in Menethil Harbor. There's the ship docked in the center of the harbor, and like I said before, the dock on the left is where the boat to Theramore comes. And the dock to the right, you've seen me get on that boat quite a few times. It goes to Darnassus. Well, to Aberdeen, and then you can get to Darnassus from there. So, I just left the inn. I've got quite a few quests in my log. I did a few quests already. But yeah, so we're gonna go kill some gnolls. Now, I've described Menethil Harbor before, but it's kind of like a big fortress. You've got the docks on the water. The whole town is on an island connected by a large stone bridge. And the part that faces the bridge is surrounded by a stone wall. There's a keep in the center, and then you've got your standard blacksmith, your inn, a few random houses. So we're going across the stone bridge heading northeast, and there's obviously a lot of other people bebopping around. And yeah, we're gonna head over and take out the absent-minded prospector quest. The Wetlands is kind of a marsh. There's a lot of canals. I'm going over a wooden bridge over one of them now. Yeah. Think like Florida. Canals running into the ocean all over the place. At least on the part of the zone facing the sea. As we get further in, there's still the river that comes through the dam at the border with Loch Modan, which is a magnificent sight to behold. Anyway, the trees are very swampy looking. There's willows. There's thick trees at the bottom that get thinner as they go up and bend and curve in cool ways. And we're going over another bridge. So you can hear the water underneath. And there's crocodiles walking around. And there's one coming at my mage, so we're gonna dispatch it. Crocodilisks are pretty much crocodiles with kind of whiskers on their snouts, and they've got 6 legs. And we're gonna skin that. And we're gonna continue following the road. Now, the road is on the right side of the road. The way I'm traveling, there are occasional wooden fence pieces, and then there's also every so often a wooden torch holder, or a stone torch holder. I'm sorry, a wooden one would obviously burn. And then up ahead here we pass Turl Aracor. Just a guy holding a burning torch with a wagon full of boxes. And we continue on down the road. Or up the road, because we're going east-northeast at this point. Now, the site we're gonna be going to for this quest is an archaeological dig site. That's to the right in this canyon over here. I just got stuck walking on a fence. And up ahead, we can see the site marked with a Explorers League banner out front, planted firmly in the ground. We're just gonna enter Wilgar's excavation site. Much like the site in Darkshore, there are wooden planks all around the walls to keep the walls from caving in. There's wooden bridges made out of lumber across chunks of it that are dug a little deeper, and in the bottom of the basin we can see the tops of some stone ruins. There are raptors all over. Level 27, so I'm going to want to be a little bit careful. And there's also a bunch of large animal bones strewn about in the walls and yeah, all over the walls. And this is a very tall canyon we're in. So it looks like I've got to go straight and then left, so I hop down into a pit and I'm walking up wooden plank to get out and engaging a mottled razor maw, a kind of teal raptor. And we dispatch of that and walk past a dwarf, and I'm gonna be nice and give him a res. I'm going to come up the plank, and here's an overturned keg on wheels, it looks like. A few tents, a giant coffer behind one of the tents, and whatever the heck this thing was. A big metal contraption with gears on the side and a griffin head made of stone on the edge. I come back here, and I'm gonna guess I have to go in that cave entrance. So never mind, I'm going back the way I came. And they are just spawning right on top of me. Another mottled scythe claw. Alright, so I dispatched both of those, and hopefully another one doesn't spawn immediately on top of me. Let's skin them real quick. Nothing like those raptor skins, am I right? And we're gonna turn around, and a raptor comes down from the hills and attacks me. Mottled razor maw. The scythe claws were a vibrant green. I probably should have relayed that. Alright, so... oh geez, they don't stop. Okay, we're gonna run for it. We're going to come up here, and we're going to follow the Explorer League banners, going up this hill, passing a raptor surrounded by a clutch of eggs, about half hatched and half unhatched. We're climbing up this hill. There's clearly a path. Every so often there's a banner planted. There's some crates and barrels just sitting in piles. And we reach the top, and there's a wooden bridge. And beyond the bridge, we see a cave. And in front of the cave, Ormer Ironbraid, dwarf, holding a pickaxe in his right hand and a torch in his left. His hair and beard are black. His beard is braided, one long braid down the center, and his mustache has two long braids. Well, it's not really braided, but it's held together by little ties. Okay, and he gives us a quest to kill the raptors. The situation is severe, that much is for sure. But when we've uncovered these bones, it attracted the raptors. These filthy beasts killed my brethren and trapped me, Marin, and the poor prospector up here. Help clear the wetlands of these raptors, Zelos. Mottled raptors and mottled screechers are just west of the bluff here. Kill 10 of each if you can. That will be a good start to the vengeance I have planned for them. So he just wants to get revenge. Classic dwarf. Get it, because it's WoW Classic and he's a dwarf. And up here we see Marin Rockweaver. It was horrible. We were uncovering some rare artifacts, and we began to discover these large bones. Before we knew what was happening, these mottled raptors overwhelmed the dig site. Many lives were lost. Ormer here, so brave, saved the prospector and me. He defended us as we ran for shelter. Now we are trapped, and our hard work lies in ruin. Here, take this note back to my sweet Taro. It will explain the situation to him. Well, guess we get to give someone a note. And then next to her, we've got Prospector Welgar in this cave. Pretty standard cave. Lots of mushrooms. Big, giant yellow ones and smaller blue-ish ones. And next to both these guys is Flagging Guts Fossil, which we need for the absent-minded prospectors. So we're gonna loot that. It's a big trilobite looking thing. And I wait for it to respawn to get it on my mage. Anyway, Welgar has a quest for us. Just before the invasion, I uncovered a large tablet called the Goa Stone. The translated text breaks off in 4 places. The text speaks of a divine plan and a doomed prophecy. I fear we are running out of time. I am too old to go down and brave those beasts, but ye are strong. Scour the excavation site and uncover 4 missing tablet fragments. Ados, Moder, Golem, and Nero. Search for them in ancient artifacts, or where the soil is loose. Bring them to me so I can begin unlocking the mystery. Well, now we've got a bunch of quests down here in the dig site. So I guess we'll get started. I could jump down, but I won't because I'll die. Dying is bad, kids. Alright, and we cross back over the wooden bridge and begin our descent back down the large hill. And at the base of the hill, there's a large tree not, well, large for the wetlands, not large compared to, you know, Ashtonvale, where the trees were literally ginormous. Narrow fragment should be somewhere around here. Do I know where? I have no idea where. But I'm gonna skin these raptors. So we're gonna go over to these ruins that are kind of down in this small pit. And we're gonna take on this modeled scythe claw, a green raptor with orange stripes. You know, like the opposite of the ones in Lost World. And I'm not seeing any fragments over here. We've got another raptor. Wants to take me on. It ain't gonna last. And from behind, a mottled razor maw. Oh geez, they're just ganging up on me. I don't know what happened, but that raptor ran away when I bubbled. I was totally ready to take it on, and it just ran away. And, oh, great, it's back. Leave me alone, I don't want to fight you. Oh, I've got two of them. And they have left me alone after I ran all the way out of the dig site. Okay. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Not really. I'm just gonna look around for these, fragments that are supposedly here. Search for them in ancient artifacts or where the soil is loose. I guess I'm looking for loose soil around in places. Which I'm gonna guess means that loose soil is kind of a spawn on the ground, because this add-on tells me that I should be near one. Alright, gonna take this scythe claw out. It's alone. Normally this wouldn't be that big of a problem, but with so many people playing Classic... Oh, great. Everything respawns insanely fast. Alright, so I'm doomed. No, I am totally doomed. Both my characters are dead. This raptor's gonna kill me. I was just saved by a hunter, but there's another raptor over there, so... And nope. Right before I get the heal off on myself, the raptor comes at me and hits me. Okay. I think I don't want to do this quest. I think this quest is dumb, it's a stupid, and I want no part of it. Do I need the experience? Yes. Do I want to deal with the headache that is infinitely spawning raptors on top of my face? Not so much. I'm running from the graveyard back to my corpse. That's not how I wanted this stream to go down. And these raptors are not even the ones I need for the quest. So I've got nothing to show for my time there except for the fossil. And we're just gonna come around to the left and re-enter the dig site. And the goal here is to resurrect and run. Just get out of the dig site. Easier said than done. Alright, Zelos is up here. Bad reactor's down there. And we're just gonna run. We're just gonna make a break for it. Both characters are up and running. Let's get some buffs going. And we're good. We have escaped that terrible, terrible ordeal. The modeled raptors are actually outside of that dig site. So we can go killing those. The gnolls are all the way over there. So let's... yeah, let's do these raptors. We're back in Sundown Marsh. And we're going just south of the road to hunt down all of these raptors that roam here. And these are the raptors I need. They are purplish pink with some blue stripes. Sorry, one of my guildmates hit 50, it looks like. Yep. And there's a modeled screecher. Doesn't have stripes, but it's got some dark blue and light blue coloration with some tan on its underside. And around it are the clutches of eggs and bones of creatures and people that they have devoured. We're just gonna keep taking them out one by one, because these are nice and spaced out and not spawning on top of me every two seconds. You're gonna follow around the side of the mountain, outside of the canyon, whatever. Take on another take out another mottled raptor. Wow. Here we go. Probably gonna have two at once here. Yep. So let's knock these suckers out. Two mottled screechers at the same time. Level 24, but luckily I'm level 26. Hoping to get 27 by the end of the night. Might not happen. And a third mottled screecher comes just before the second one falls. Alright, that's 3 mottled screechers down in a row. I've got 2 out of 10 mottled raptors slain and 5 out of 10 mottled screechers slain. I can't talk today. I should have done some tongue twisters. Alright, and we're gonna proceed past this nest. Oh, a mottled screecher just spawned, so we're gonna take that one out. Ah, that's why the third one came over when the second one was about to die. They screech for help when their health gets low. And there are just dead raptors all over the place. So I'm going to skin some of them because I just made about 3 gold on the auction house last night. Or, well, from stuff I listed last night, got it this morning. For just, you know, stuff that I had put up. Just stuff I found, random stuff. Lots of leather. Finally unloaded a lot of the leather I had. Wow, I'm really tripping over these syllables. Sorry, there's just so much leather here to be had, so I'm going to grab it all. I should be killing raptors. I'm just gonna skin. Oh, jeez. Alright, and we're going to take this screecher out. That makes 6. Come over here, skin all of these ones. Lots of fun skin. Now, original Zelos in vanilla leveled up as a miner and blacksmith. This Zelos, I knew I'd need to make some money, so I picked up 2 gathering professions, mining and skinning, mostly because you cannot track herbs and track mining nodes simultaneously, so that's why my mage has herbs. My paladin has mining, but skinning is by far what has brought me the most money, I think. Like, I cleared out all my skins and I've got 90 light leathers from playing today. Like, that is absurd. I was actually over here. I didn't kill raptors. I mean, I killed them if they came at me, but I had another quest over here, which I did earlier. I had to go around and there's a few slimes that spawn. I had to kill those until I got an item. I'm gonna come down to this pile of dead raptor bodies. I aggro those two, so I'm going to increase the number of dead raptor bodies. And we've got both those raptors down. Gonna skin them and hope those other three corpses don't vanish. I've got 6 of each type of raptor I need to slay and taken out already, so it's a good day so far. Take out another raptor. And we're pretty much right along the coast over here. Up, if I look south and pretty much straight up, I can vaguely make out the mountain that Ironforge resides in. And if I look to the west, I can see the entire island of Menethil Harbor. We're gonna come up over here and grab another screecher. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Zelos lays down a consecrate, throws a few judgments. I switched to Seal the Crusader. It does a little more damage after level 20 than Seal of Righteousness does. If I was speccing into Retribution at all, I would go for Seal of Command. However, this paladin is meant to be a healer. So that's what I'm doing. Holy. I'll get Holy Shock, which is a damage / healing spell. Skin these and walk over the bones in this raptor nest. And we're taking out our 8th modeled raptor. Alright, and we skin it. Skin it good. Da 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 da. I thought I put wisdom on my mage, help him regain mana a little faster. Alright, modeled screecher number 9. Except when he calls for a 10th one. Yep, and there's a 10th one and another raptor. I survived, somehow. That was a close one. I just saw a screecher spawn behind the tree I'm on, or behind this tree I'm next to. So I'm just gonna swiftly run over to the mountains off on the side, where I can heal up and drink some tasty waters. replenish that mana. And then I should be good to go. I've got one more modeled raptor to slay, and from the looks of things, I've got a bunch of corpses to skin. Oh yeah. So many raptors to skin. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be a stream all about skinning and, you know, dying to hordes of raptors. But hey, welcome. It's fun. Alright, so now I'm supposed to go back all the way up to Armor. Which sounds fun. Oh, no. These corpses are despawning. Alright, and here we go. We're going. There's one of the slimes I told you about. The black ooze. And we aggroed a modeled raptor, so we're going to take that out. And now we go back into the excavation site. We're not going to go very far in because we have to make straight for the hill to climb up. There's just a bunch of dead raptors right here, and half of them haven't been looted, so I can't skin them. Alright, and we've got copper. Meh. Alright, and up ahead I can see the Explorers League banner planted proudly at the entrance to the site. And all the raptors here are dead, so we're gonna head up the ramp. I still don't see any patches of loose soil for that other quest. And we climb all the way up. It says there's a tin vein down there. I should jump. Totally. Walking across the wooden bridge. It's a very wide wooden bridge. Killing is a dirty business, but you did your job well, Zelos. If I weren't obligated to stay with the Prospector and Marin, I'd be down there shedding blood right alongside you. Now it's time to really make those dreaded raptors regret their bloodthirst. Just down below, there are scores of mottled scythe claws and mottled razor maws. Make those rotten creatures pay by slaying 10 of each. It's not a problem since they come at me in packs of 3 or 4. The only issue is staying alive. That's level 27. This quest wouldn't be a problem if they didn't spawn instantaneously once they die. And since I've had quite enough of raptors for today, I'm going to leave this and we're going to go fight some gnolls. I am almost out of bag space. I have so much leather. Can I trade over? I can trade. When did I get so many healing potions? Jeez. We're following the road east. And off in the distance you can see some of those willow trees, the swamp looking stuff, the tall grass along all the canals and little puddles, ponds. Yeah. Actually, we have a quest here for Dragon Maw banners, so I'm gonna cut south and fight this orc. The orc goes down, and we've got our first war banner. We discovered the Angerfang encampment. This raider keeps throwing nets on me. He attempts to run away in fear, but he's taken down. Got a druid fighting him. And looks like they've got a wagon with spikes on the wheels and horns. And there are a few bone warders which have skeleton minions. Great. I don't want to pull several at a time because these are 27s, so I'm going to come back to this quest as well. So we're just going to sneak over the hills behind these guys and find a nice gentle way down and plop back down and rejoin the road. Off in the distance, we can see a wooden bridge. That's where the fork in the road is. If we were to follow that fork north, we would go to the Arathi Highlands. I do have a quest that's going to take me up there to Dunmotor. And then here we are approaching a place in the wetlands that I spent a lot of time in Vanilla WoW, where all the whelplings live, where I slaughtered them mercilessly for about 2 levels straight until I got the pet. I plan to do that again, but I need bag space for all the leather I would get. Yeah, they live way up there. And we have entered the Moosehide Fen. That's where the Moosehide Gnolls live. Wow. There's some, but they're not the ones we need. Yeah, I'll stay on the path for the most part. The road has turned south. And up ahead we should see some gnolls. And there's some up there. Moosehide gnolls. The hyena people. Well, these are 21, so they shouldn't pose too much of a threat if I have to fight 3 or 4 off at once. There's a tin vein up there. Kind of want to grab it. Here we've got 2 of them. Take out a Moosehide mongrel. Try to make my way to that treasure chest in the middle of their camp. Let's get some mana. Drink some water. Have a good time. And then just blindly charge in. both those guys done, I'm gonna start looting the solid chest. And we've got some silver and a bludgeoning cudgel, which will vendor for 7 silver. Hooray. I'm gonna make our way back up the hillside of this tin vein, because I do have to keep leveling up mining. Head back up to this camp so my mage can get that mage royal. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Herbalism. My wife just asked if herbalism's what they're calling it these days. It is, totally. You just gotta head down to Yield Apothecary and oh, and my mage is about to level. I like these gnolls are not respawning at a crazy rate. Enough that I don't have to leave this nice little area, but not coming at me 7 or 8 at a time. My mage is leveled. Level 26, alright. I'm gonna head off the side and choose the talent point. What was I putting it in? Impact. Oh no, I was gonna finish off Master the Elements first. Oh well. Whoops. Alright, another gnoll goes down. I need 3 more of the gnolls and 6 more mongrels. We got another tin vein spawned. Oh, and here's a mongrel, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. Spirit decay on me. Take that off and hit up this tin vein. I'll get that skill point to 113. At 125 I can start mining iron, which I'm going to need to be able to do before I advance to level 30 zones. Herbalism is 90. I need 125 for Kingswood. So yeah, my herbalism and mining have fallen way behind, but my skinning is definitely going to be my moneymaker, and I should be able to train the next rank already. Wow. And take out mongrel number 6. I just tried to skin it. You can't skin gnolls. Doesn't work. They're one of those humanoids that are too humanoid to skin. We got one more mongrel over here. It goes down, drops a scroll of agility. Which I don't need, so I'm just going to use. Give me that, whatever agility does for paladins. Practically nothing. Alright. I'm going to go a little bit crazy here. Alright, I need 2 more regular gnolls. So I'm gonna grab this guy. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, shucks. They came at me and then they ran off. That was convenient. Just gonna pull this guy back. He is my last one. Alright, and with that, this quest is done. We're gonna make our way back to Rethiel, which you guys have not seen in this stream yet. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude. Cleanse off the spirit decay. Drink this lesser strength potion because I keep forgetting I have them. Run back north along the road. On the right, we can see some other gnolls just bebopping around. The fen ones. Fen runners. And just for fun, I'm going to use my Ashenvale item, Dartol's Rod of Transformation, and just run around as Furbolgs. Does not look like people are farming whelplings. That's a good sign. let's just get over to Rethiel, and we will call it there. Over here, we got a circle of vibrant colored flowers. Pink, orange, quite large, big leafy plants. And Rethiel, who is one of those Timberland guys. He's large, very green. He's called the Green Warden, so you know. By reducing the gnoll's numbers, you have tended to the health of the wetlands. Although my faith in your people has been taxed in the past, human, it may yet be restored. The mossides are cutting the trees of the wetlands, using the trees' flesh to warm themselves with fire. I will suffer this pain no longer. Rid the mosshides of their crude flints, the tools they use to make fire. The flints are borne by all mosshides except the small mosshide gnolls and mosshide mongrels. So I gotta kill more gnolls for him. Big surprise. And with that, I'm taking my stream off because it's dinner time. So yeah, if you like this, be sure to follow, subscribe. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. And until next time, take it easy.